Welcome to another JournalNow.com high school football video. I'm Joe Serrera, and I am joined this week by Mount Tabor Spartans head coach Tiesuan Brown to talk a little bit about his Spartans 2-0 start and their matchup Friday night with the Page Pirates. Coach, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Joe.
Your Spartans are 2-0 after what was a tough 4-5 season last year. What's been the biggest area of improvement for your team?
Our strength, man. Having an off season was very important to us, and our kids really got after it. And so far, it's some paid off for us. Just to having the weight room, man.
It seemed like with all the young guys you played last year after graduating that fantastic senior class, that especially on defense, it took them a little while to kind of get up to speed. And it seems like now they're there. They've locked in on what you want to do defensively.
Right. We simplified a lot of things while the kids could play fast, and they're playing with a lot of confidence. And that's something the weight room builds. It builds confidence.
Yep.
They have confidence in themselves.
First of those two wins this year came at Richmond. I know that win meant a lot to you. How satisfying was that game for you?
When I looked at that scoreboard at the end of the game, all I could think about was that Thanksgiving dinner I'm going to have with my family. It was a little different last year, but it really meant a lot, man. It was kind of, surreal a little bit, just being raised up there, watching Raider football for so long, and having to come up there and get a win. And actually, my brother, when he was at North Mac, he got a win during the playoffs. So, but his game was a little bit closer. So I kind of got one up on him.
What's been the most pleasant surprise for you about this year's Mount Tabor team?
The way they carry themselves, man. This team is very professional. They got a gold. They come to practice. Actually, we had a great practice. The first day of school, normally the kids will be a little tired, a little drained. But we sent out text messages and emails this weekend telling the kids how good Paige was. And they really came to practice professional yesterday. They was really focused. And we had a great Monday practice for first day of school. And, that's how this team, they carry themselves as professionals.
Do you think that Page win over Reedsville maybe helped get their attention a little bit?
Absolutely. I'm sure that's given Coach Robinson and his squad a lot of confidence coming in the Spartan Stadium on Friday.
Yeah, that was kind of the same kind of win for him against Reedsville, his alma mater, as you going down and beating Richmond. And I think there's definitely been some progress made there with the Pirates this year. With your team, obviously a 2-0 start's been fantastic. Are there any areas of concern for you? Any areas where you really want to see some improvement?
Last week we in the Richmond County game, my two inside linebackers got injured, and we held them out of the North Forsyth game. So getting those guys back this week and making sure they win is pretty good for this game Friday has been an issue for us. We feel like our strength is up front, and to me, the best cover guy on your defense is your defensive line. And on the offensive side of the ball, our offensive line is playing at a high level, and they're giving Samaj Reeves-Smith and J.P. Peterkin a chance to connect. And, Giovanni Caesar, running behind that big offensive line, that really gave us a boost. And, I feel like we can score on anybody at any time with the weapons that we have on offense. But it all started up front on both sides of the ball.
Who are some of the guys who've been the leaders for this team?
Well, I would say offensively, you have Samaj Reeves-Smith and Kevin Cole and Ron Thiel. Those are our team captains on the offensive side of the ball, and which along with Austin Pittman, he's our big offensive lineman.
Yep.
And on the defensive side of the ball, we're still young, man. I would say Jerome Gibson and probably Chris Atkins, Kevin Frazier, some of the guys up front. But they're so young on defense that, everybody's still trying to figure it out. They just playing hard and getting to the football.
This week, Page comes to your place, coming off of that win over Reedsville. What do you see from this Pirates team as you prepare for them? Obviously, they're better than last season. Last year, you beat them 48-27, but if I remember correctly, it was 27-27 game at halftime. What do you see from them?
Very talented team, man. Got a lot of athletes. They play extremely hard. They physical. Uh, when you watch the film, when you watch them play against Dudley, they look like a totally different team versus Ragsdale. And they say that you see your biggest improvement from week 1 to week 2.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely seen that in Page. They played a few different guys in the Reedsville game,
Mm-hmm.
and they just like a different team, man. They can run the football. They got athletes at quarterback that can run or pass. They got a lot of great skill guys. You know what they're gonna do on defense,
Right.
and they are sound. They're gonna run their scheme and they're gonna get to the football. So we got to match their intensity, and be prepared for anything because the Page is well coached.
Mm-hmm.
They give you a lot of different formations, and so we have to be mentally prepared and physical.
Well, it's going to be a great football game. Anybody wants to see a great matchup on Friday night in the Triad, your place would be the place to be. I'll be there to cover it for the Winston-Salem Journal and the News and Record. And I wish you luck Friday and going forward. And thank you for your time.
Thank you, Joe. Always great to talk to you, buddy.
Thank you.